Douglas. And the other guy, I think his alias is Bob. The thing is, I expect not to get shot and to intercept that, and so that I can learn how I can access whatever data and whatever technologies are being harnessed by my company, and so that needs to be resolved again. Yeah. You can see on top where it says my carrier provider today is Boost Mobile ACP. Well, here it says my ISP is T-Mobile USA. And I haven't had T-Mobile in a long time. But it always, no matter what cell phone provider I use, it keeps on switching to T-Mobile. Again, a guy using Aaron signed me up with Aaron, and he's doing all kinds of protocol shit, and he's just really tearing me up, man, because he's fucking with my perception, biometrical, and sensory data. See how there's a T-Mobile here? And then he wants to say create a belief because of he has to control here that's registering so that he can he's constantly spreading rumors saying that don't tell him or keep it a secret. He has brain cancer, or he has this cancer, or he has that cancer, or he has an organ cancer. Again, there are other military veterans or who are underhandedly participating to traffic internal organs, and so that lets me in on what Jason probably wanted to do with me, and why there's this foreign transmissions, and there's a connection with a Neuralink from what he says. He's the one that sent it, or maybe a similar company. So that's why I have this computer crime, intellectual property, other again, Gary Huggins was a friend of mine, and I haven't talked to him in a long time. But he's also the one that told him to not to don't ask him what it meant. He told me just trust me, and I really don't trust anybody. So I made sure that I went to his organization, and I spoke to him. I sent some money. I filled out a form just like they asked me to, and so I don't need that being their excuse. Someone else's excuse. Again, that T-Mobile, my last T-Mobile account, after I found out somebody was using it, I activated a number under 346-290-3095. A guy named Thomas Smith switched, took ownership of my phone number, transferred it to Metro PCS, and then transferred it right back to T-Mobile as a business account, and contributed to it, or hired or paid a IC Systems as a debt collector. And so now that's on my record, and I have to mention that because if you take ownership of whatever debts are on my account, they officially belong to you now, because that's what it did, and it's on T-Mobile, and T-Mobile is the one who told me. And so there's an IC Systems here who are also, you can see how they play. So they integrate with your electronic health settings, records, and whatever's vital. And basically, if they have like foreign practices, included. They might just come and collect if you own maybe a toenail or a toe or a leg or an amputation because you own a limb or life, whatever. They take care of it, and they use strategies that are basically, as you can see, multidisciplinary strategies. And so I don't know if they play with like computer bots or other cyber electronics, robots or nano neuro robotic, whatever bullshit they got going on. I just don't dig into, so I don't have any knowledge. So another thing is that I don't mention these things to anybody else. But I do want to do is I want to go over some stuff here. And as you can see here, there is I had just bought this phone right here, which is now Dougie and Roy, who are my friends. That phone went missing in their house, and I just came from knocking on the door, and of course they're gonna ignore it. And so here you can see there's a parallel connection right here. So tell me what's going on. And this was right after I bought this phone from Boost Mobile, and that Boost Mobile is the one on the Kroger, by the Kroger, and a Fiesta on Broadway, or is it Belford, or one of those. Let's see, parallel, yeah. So we see parallel. So I don't know how these parallel endpoints work. And so whenever you hear me mention that there's a communication channel using parallel endpoints, there you go. I don't know how to track this. And they're trying to make it look like I'm a suicide myself or I'm gonna kill myself. And he acts like he can't like make it stop. Like all it is get on your keyboard and begin deciphering some shit, man. That's it. Begin decoding it. And Esteban Tamayo is said to have access to those codes. And I don't see why he will leave. He's like, he has an entity or a coded entity following me so that I can get shot on my back 2 times or how many ever times with a shotgun or a machine gun. And that way they can wrap me up and bring my body to my brother's house or something like that. So we need to put that to a stop ASAP. Again, instead, Esteban Tamayo is involved, and know that there aren't no fraternal brotherhoods involved. And yes, there is a Nasty King Pigs involved because, as you can see, Gary's the one that told me that it's a movie on Nasty King Pigs. They showed me, and Alfred Galindo, the co-signer on his signature on his text message was Galindo. No, it was Tamayo. No. What did it say? It was a Tocino Slam or Grand Tocino Slam. Tocino means bacon. Bacon refers to pig. Again, and then Dougie or Douglas, this Douglas, I guess, has on his email, which is found under, let's see, Gemini, or Nasty Gemini, but Yum, or Nasty Kinky, some other, maybe it's not on this one. Let's see. And then you have also Esteban. Remember, I found a police badge on my mom's bed with a whole bunch of lingerie at in 2021 at the apartment. So we have search Gemini. So this is him. There's Paul Clark. Now the rumor, the message that I'm getting in this movie, which I really hate, is that they're blaming me for killing Douglas, and that his dad or his father or that his dad and his mom are gonna come and shoot me, or whatever they're using. I don't know what kind of patents he plays with, or that he's getting his friends from under the bridge to come and shoot me multiple times because I'm ridiculous and I'm ridiculed. And again, I don't have any problem with them. I last hung out with them not long ago. I also never had a problem with Douglas, but I did not like the fact that, from my perspective, I seen Douglas took me to meet Bob, and they too did something dirty to me, and I didn't know they were playing it cool. And so that's what I'm trying to see if I can extract, or maybe I can go talk to Mr. Bob again and get him to tell me what the patents are That way I can reverse that operation, or that way, and restore myself. Again, they have this thing called what is it, reverse engineering cognition, and if that's what I have to do, that's what we have to do.